Hi everyone. So, from the perspectives in education, we're going to record second video. So, as we know that we have started the topic of education and its meaning in a first video, which was uploaded yesterday. It's a continuation of the same topic. So, let us go to the first question. During during which period did Nalanda flourish as a major educational center? During which period did Nalanda flourish as a major educational center? A. Mauryan period. B. Gupta period. C. Mughal period. D. Kushan period. So, for this, answer is Gupta period. This is the correct answer. In a Gupta period, Nalanda University was flourished as a major educational center. Next question. Which religions teachings were predominantly taught at Nalanda University? So, which religions teachings were predominantly taught at Nalanda University? A. Hinduism, B. Jainism, C. Buddhism, D. Sikhism. So, the answer is Buddhism. So, we knew that Nalanda University is very famous for Buddhism. And not only this, even Jainism also taught in these universities, but it was in a less, but Buddhism is a predominantly taught. Majority of the people were taught about Buddhism only. And next question. Which ancient cities were renowned centers of learning where Jainism and Buddhism flourish? So, which ancient cities were renowned centers of learning where Jainism and Buddhism flourish? A. Varanasi and Pataliputra. B. Nalanda and Takshashila. C. Ujjain and Madhura. D. Ayodhya and Kapilavastu. So, let us understand the question first. What is asking here? Which ancient cities were renowned centers of learning where Jainism and Buddhism flourish? So, we should know that. So, these we have two educational centers. The two educational centers names also called as a cities names. So, which were existed in ancient times. So, what were they? So, the answer is B. Nalanda and Takshashila. Nalanda and Takshashila is the correct answer. So, just now we discussed in a Nalanda, predominantly Buddhism were taught and Jainism also taught. And not only in the Nalanda University, even Takshashila also famous. So, these two are not only universities, even their city's name also same. So, that is the reason this question was asked. Next question. What is the primary focus during the stage of Brahmacharya? So we knew that we have four stages. So among those, the first one is the brahmacharya. So what is the primary focus in a brahmacharya? A. Pursuit of wealth. B. Acquisition of knowledge. C. Family responsibilities. D. Religious rituals. So it's a very easy answer. In a brahmacharya, students will be joined in ashramas or gurukulas for obtaining the acquisition of knowledge. So they join only for the acquisition of knowledge. Brahmacharya is very famous for only acquisition of knowledge. This is the first stage in a four stages. Next question. What does the compound term Upanayanam signify? Upanayanam signify. So A. Bringing knowledge closer. B. Nearness of the eye. C. Being close to the acquisition of knowledge. So, what is the correct answer? D. A, B, and C. So, we knew that the compound word upa means in Telugu we call as a samipa, but in English near. Nayanam means eye, heart, knowledge. So, near the eye or knowledge. So, what is the meaning of this compound term? So first one being knowledge closer, bringing knowledge closer. So this is also correct answer. And nearness of the eye. Nearness of the eye means we are not getting the exact answer, but the meaning of this word is the same one. So we can consider this answer also. And the third one is being close to the acquisition of knowledge. So being close to the acquisition of knowledge also, the third one also the correct one. So that is the reason the answer is A, B, and C. Three answers are correct answers. So we must knew that these three answers are closer answers. So that is the reason I have given as A, B, and C. So to know the correct answers. So you may get the options in this way. So based on the options, you try to answer it. Next question. What does the term Dvijulu signify? What does the term Dvijulu signify? A. First birth. B. Second birth. C. Gaining knowledge. D. Attaining physical form. So here we knew in this the exact answer is the first birth. Dvijulu, exact answer is the first birth. And the one more answer is what? What is the meaning of the first birth here? Attaining the physical form. Attaining the physical form is the meaning of the first birth. Means when the child is born in a physical form. So that is called as a first birth. So here two answers also correct answers, but exact answer is the first birth. When we get two options and in the options if it is given as A and D, so both answers can be considered. So not to confuse, I am giving options in this way. So try to understand it. So in this, two answers are covering. But the exact answer is the first birth. The meaning of Dvijulu is first birth. Next question. What is the significance of Upanayana in the Hindu tradition? A. Attainment of material prosperity. B. Initiation of formal education. C. Commencement of professional life. D. Preparation of marriage. It's a clear answer. What is this? Initiation of formal education. So nowadays, what we call mostly when before the nursery, most of the people they go for Akshara Abhyasa. So on a Vasanta Panchami, I think so. So they go for Akshara Abhyasa. That Akshara Abhyasa also nothing but initiation of formal education. But in a Brahmana caste, they go with the Upanayana. They go with the Upanayana. It was a common custom in ancient time. Even now also they continue, most of the people. So the answer is initiation of formal education. Next question. Which type of educational institution in ancient India was primarily associated with Buddhist learning and spiritual practices? A. Aramas. B. Universities. C. Viharas. D. A and D. So, first we must know the question. What are the institutions in ancient India which were associated with the Buddhist learnings as well as spiritual practices? Means centers. In which centers the most of the people they continued what is that Buddhist learning and as well as spiritual practices. Here A. Aramas and Viharas. These two answers also correct answer. That is the reason A and D also correct. In Telugu, what we call Mathalu. In English, monasteries. So that is also correct answer. If you get option this one, that is also correct answer. Aramas, Viharas, and monasteries. So these are three also continued by the Buddhist learning as well as the spiritual practices. Answer is A and D. Next question. Which ancient educational center is recognized for its role in the spread of Buddhism and its location in the present day state of Bihar in India? A. Nalanda. B. Takshashila. C. Vikramashila. D. Uddantapura. So now what is the question? What is the meaning of the question here? Which is the famous educational center recognized or present in a Bihar state? So which one? So in this you have to understand that Nalanda University is located in Bihar. Takshashila is located in present Pakistan. And Vikramashila and Uddantapura also located present in Bihar. So now the confusing answer. What is the confusing answer here? What is asking? Which ancient educational center located in Bihar? He is asking. But we are finding the three answers here. We are finding three answers. But what you have to find here, which is the famous one? Which is the famous one for spreading the Buddhism? So which one? Nalanda is a famous one. Nalanda is a famous one. So Vikramashila and Udantapura was not recognized mostly. Which is recognized mostly? Nalanda is recognized mostly. So you have to get these answers and as well as their locations also. Try to understand this question clearly. Next question. Which famous educational institution emerged in Kanchi, South India? A. Nalanda, B. Takshila, C. Vikramashila, D. Kanchi Vidyapitha. This is also very easy answer because what is asking here in a South India is asking. He is asking in a South India. Nalanda is in Bihar state, Takshila in a Pakistan. This is also Bihar. Bihar. So what is the situation here? Telangana. So this is the north one. North side we have these all. But which one is the southern side? Kanchi Vidyapitha, which is located in Tamil Nadu. This is located in Tamil Nadu. Keep in mind. This is the what is that educational institution which was emerged in a South India. Next question. What kind of studies were predominantly taught at Kanchi Vidyapitha? So just now we have seen Kanchi Vidyapitha is located in Tamil Nadu. But what were taught there? A. Buddhist studies, B. Brahmanical and Vedic studies, C. Jain studies, D. Islamic studies. So, in this, what were taught here means Brahmanical and Vedic studies were taught. Brahmanical and Vedic studies were taught in a Kanchi Vidyapita. Next question. What were the important educational goals in the Vedic period? Important educational goals. We knew that education has its goal. So, what kind of goal? As a student, when his education is completed, what were to be taught to him? What were to be learnt by him? So, that was the goal of his education. So, what options were given here? Wealth and power, patriotism and good conduct, artistic and creativity, scientific advancement. Answer is patriotism and good conduct. We knew that as a human being, we should develop the good character. So developing good character is the goal of the education. So it is nothing but good conduct of a person. So when we have a good conduct, automatically that person can have the patriotic feeling. So B is the correct option. Next question. What is the significance of the ceremony Bismillah in Muslim boys' education? So, significance of the ceremony Bismillah in a Muslim boy's education. A. It marks the beginning of his formal education journey. B. It signifies his enrollment in madrasa. C. It symbolizes his transition to adulthood. It is a traditional ritual with no educational significance. So, we knew that just now we discussed what is that in a Hinduism. What what was the beginning of their education? Upanayana. That was a Upanayanam. Upanayanam was the beginning of his education. The same way in a Muslim's education also they too have what is that? Bismillah tradition. So Bismillah tradition is for what purpose? So here it marks the beginning of his formal education journey. And these two answers are wrong answer. And even this also we confuse because it signifies his enrollment in madrasa is saying. Enrollment is nothing but what? Entering into school. Entering into school is nothing but beginning of his formal education. But the thing is what? We have to know the meaning of madrasa. What is the meaning of madrasa? If you are joining in a primary education center is what? Primary school is what? Maktab. Primary school is maktab. But here what he has given? Madrasa he is given. Madrasa means what? Higher education. So, if you complete maktab, primary education, then only we will go to the higher education. So, instead of madrasa, if he has given maktab, these two answer could have been correct answers. But he has given madrasa, so that is the reason this answer is the wrong answer. Correct answer is A. It marks the beginning of his formal education journey. Next question. What were maktabs in the Muslim education system? Just now we have seen. What is that? Maktab means what? Primary schools. Maktab means primary schools. Madrasa means what here? Institutions of higher learning. Keep in mind here, two answers are covering here. Maktabs means primary schools. Madrasa means higher learning. Next question. Which subjects were commonly taught in madrasas during the Islamic period? In the previous question, Kanchi Vidyapitas, what were the subjects? Brahmanics and Vedas. But he is asking about Islamic period. What were the main commonly subjects he is asking? A. Mathematics, geography, and astronomy. What are the common answers? What is the answer means here? Mathematics, geography, and astronomy. These three are wrong answers. So this is about 15 question answers explanation.